Hey, it's Risa G coming in from her cluttered kitchen, and it is less than 2 days away. The big day, the big game around here, Thanksgiving. And I know last week I gave you a few tips, probably 10 or so, for a successful Thanksgiving, but a stress-free Thanksgiving. But I wanted to give you a couple more last-minute tips for times like right now, okay, where you realize at the last second you forgot something or whatever. These are the tips for you, okay? So, we're going to start with stock, okay? Let's say you don't have, you are going to do last minute stock. I mean last minute gravy, okay? You've cooked your bird, and you realize you have very little stock, all right? Or you realize before you even start that you may not be making enough, or you may not have any stock in a box or anything like that that you usually use. If you have an Instant Pot or even a slow cooker that morning of, okay, then you have a way of making stock very quickly and easily, okay? Now, obviously, I already have some. I made some yesterday. I filled up my 8-quart Instant Pot about halfway with some water, some wingtips, some turkey wingtips. I always save the wingtips in the freezer every time I buy wings. And I buy them fairly often, about once a month or so. And we have them like buffalo wings for dinner, okay? And I save the wingtips, okay? So, in the freezer, I saved the wingtips. I saved chicken bones from rotisserie chicken or any other chicken. I save broth, all right? I save bits of vegetables for broth, okay? And it says veg scraps, okay? Veg scraps, okay? I save skins from onion. I save carrot peelings, celery, whatever. Certain vegetables. Nothing like radishes or turnips, anything strong, okay? Potato peelings, things like that. Chard stems, all right? Things like that. Even mushroom, parts of mushrooms, okay? And I throw it into the Instant Pot with some water and some herbs and possibly some garlic, okay? Onion skins, ends of onions, carrot peelings, celery ends and leaves, peppercorns, herbs, water, all into the Instant Pot. And I press the broth button for 45 minutes, and I give it a natural release. And this is the kind of gelatin, all right, that you get, okay, in 45 minutes, all right? I put it into one of these fat separators, separate out all the meat, pick all the meat off the bones, give them to the dogs, okay? And you have broth. And then I keep it in the Instant Pot on Thanksgiving Day on keep warm, okay? Or in a crock pot on keep warm. And that way you have broth for, or stock I should say, for your gravy, for moistening dressing / stuffing, all right? There are so many uses for it. Let's say you overcook the turkey. You slice it and it's overcooked. Just add some broth, all right? Some stock over the top, and it moistens it, okay? Nobody will know the difference, okay? All right, so that's number one, stock, all right? If you can do it that morning, make yourself an extra batch. If you can't buy stock in a box, if it's sold out, okay? Also, if for some reason you didn't do your stuffing and things like that you need vegetables for, and you realize at the last second you don't have any vegetables for it, okay, go to the supermarket, raid the salad bar, and even sections of the supermarket now in the produce department, they have boxes of already chopped up vegetables, okay? They have baby carrots for crudité, they have broccoli already cut into florets, or cauliflower, or whatever. You can steam them in 5 minutes. You have, take help from the store is what I'm saying, okay? Especially with vegetables. If you don't really have the patience nor the time to cut up things, chop onions and things like that. take help from the store, okay? And then also, if you have leftover vegetables sitting in your refrigerator, add it to your stuffing. Add it to, you realize, I don't know, you get a last minute invite, right? Somebody wants you to bring a soup. Take your leftover vegetables, puree them in a really good blender like a Vitamix or a Ninja with some cream or some milk and some herbs, and there you go, you've got a soup. Say, hey, here's a soup, okay? Leftovers are very useful. You can add them to your stuffing. You can add them to anything, really. Even your turkey. You know, you can stuff your turkey with them. Whatever. There are ways of getting rid of them. Or just make, you know, you have leftover broccoli or cauliflower. You need something to add to your crudités, all right, for your dip. Or you can even make a dip with it, okay? Never think that you can't use leftovers. Get rid of them. Nobody will know the difference, especially with the soup or with a dip. They'll never know, okay? And also, if you have dried herbs, and you know, dried herbs, usually after a while, they kind of lose a little flavor. Go to the supermarket, buy some fresh herbs, okay? And add them to your stock. Add them to the turkey, under the skin, whatever. It adds a lot of flavor for very little money. Okay? And those are my last tips. Last minute tips for a successful, stress-free, happy Thanksgiving. Okay? So I hope you liked this video. I hope it was very informative and helpful. And of course, subscribe. Press that little bell, and we'll see you again soon at Reese's Cluttered Kitchen. Bye.